put that there. Hey guys and gals and everyone else. Um, so today was supposed to be super exciting because there was going to be a nailed it at home experience, but someone uh, really messed it up and the Zoom code did not work, and there's a lot of upset people on Twitter. But I already have a cake made and frosting made, so I'm just gonna make the best of it and rock out some cute little sea creatures. Um, and since there's no live stream of the event, let's do the live stream here. Um, as you can see, I've made my chocolate cake. I cut it in half. I put some frosting in the middle, and you are joining me just as I start to cut out some little sea creature shapes. I was trying to be smart and cut out some little shapes as guides so I didn't go overboard on on and start wasting a bunch of cake, because it's one cake, and if I were to mess it up, then I would not have any cake to use. So let's try to make some nice cuts. And I'm not feeling under the gun with time here because, well, obviously it's not the experience we were hoping for. I mean, I was getting worried yesterday, but yesterday afternoon they got I got the kit dropped off, which had the cake mix, the frosting mix, which was honestly just a baggie of powdered sugar, and I think there might have been some powdered vanilla in there too, because it did smell a little bit like more than powdered sugar, but I'm not perfectly sure. Anyway, I added some orange flavor to my frosting, just in case. Oh, hi, Summer. Welcome in. I am making the best of a bad situation, which is, of course, super fun. So we can thank. Hi, Teo. Hi, Axel. I'm doing okay. It's just there was supposed to be this live stream event, and they really messed it up. So I am just doing it on my own, making the best of it. Yeah, I'm hoping that they will either schedule a new event and give us a new box of stuff and things. Because honestly, I just wanted Nicole Byer to like yell at me. I wanted her to show up and look at my things that I was making and do her like, okay, it's a thing, it's a cake. You know that thing she do. And I'm going to try to be smart and save these cake scraps just in case I need to fill out some shapes or anything. My cake is lovely and kind of chocolatey cinnamony because I added some cinnamon bits to my cake. There's my basic shapes. Little lovely sandwiches. I mean, I could just eat this cake sandwich right now. Oh. I know what you do with them, Tao. Yeah, Nicole's got some magic about her. So anyway, happy Saturday, everyone. I'm hoping this chill music does not distract from the fact that I am big sad about the circumstances. And also, I have the sneaking suspicion that I might need to make some more frosting. Because I've got to frost this whole, like, shark. This is supposed to be a shark. But because it's going to get covered in fondant, I need to frost the whole thing. Of course, that's going to be a fun task. Because I don't really need to get the edges too much. We'll see. It's a very, very small amount of frosting, so I will try to do what I can. I just need enough to get the fondant to stick. And it was a little cute box of stuff that they sent. I've got some caramels in my pockets so they can soften up so I can work with them. I've got a little Laffy Taffy to make some blowfish spines. Someone's got a new link. Mark says there's a new link. I am not too worried about whatever it is, because at this point they're 45 minutes late. Hi, Joey. Welcome in. We've got a little bit of chaos, but I'm just gonna not worry about time. Take it nice and slow and chill, like my normal baking. So there's my little Sharky boy covered. It says to squish one of these down into like a circle. So I'm just gonna... I could shave it, but it's nice spongy cake. So I'm just gonna kind of squish it into an oval. This will be my crab. And that is all the frosting that you get, Mr. Crab. Because I'm running out. If I was just trying to do this myself or on the show or something, I would have made like 3 times as much frosting. Get around there. There you go. Okay, now this one's supposed to be more of a circle. So I can just make it smaller. I can cut down around. There we go. Get you nice and squished in. Use every bit of this frosting. Because I gotta. I gots to. I wish I had a tiny offset spatula now. Because I'm using this whole, like, full cake-sized one when I'm working with basically a cupcake size here. It's alright. That's why we choke up on our baking implements. There we go. Okay. That is our sea creatures done. And of course I've got some extra cake scraps that I'm just going to chuck in the bowl with the frosting remnants. And maybe do something with those later. Keeping an eye on my email over here just in case something comes through. Because I can still take pictures of the final thing to post them. Their link for their little photo booth worked. Okay. So now these can just go sit over here, or I won't drop them, or knock them, or bump them, or anything. Because that would be tragic. And I can start working on fondant. So we might have cheated and pre-prepared our board over here with some cornstarch. It's an interesting package of fondant. I know they have to put nutrition facts on the fondant, but why? Like, fondant isn't really food. It's made of food things. It is edible, but I wouldn't call it food. Okay. So this says divide in half. And make 1/2 pink, right? Blue. 1/2 blue, 1/2 yellow. That's why the blue dye and the yellow dye are in the small packages. So I'm just gonna stretch that out, throw all this color on. And then it's easier to work it in my hands. I've never worked with powdered food dye before. I do want to keep getting a little bit of cornstarch on it so it doesn't get too sticky. Got some nice shark blue fondant over here. I'm gonna grab a piece of plastic just to rest over the top of my fondant so it doesn't dry out. Now this one will be yellow. It's going to be for our poofer fish. Just kind of treating it like a kind of like puff pastry where I fold it all over and oh, that didn't work as well as the blue did. Get in there. I want you to be yellow. I wonder if this would be done well in the mixer? I don't know. If you see, I think even on, well, I think on Nailed It they have pre-colored fondant available. But also, they've got big rollers so they can roll it out into sheets and get it nice and flat and even. Hmm? There we go. There's our yellow. And now we open the other fondant. Oops. Onto my music stop. I run out of music. And this one is 3/4 red. And the rest stays white for details and things. For pupils and shark bellies. I need a little spritzer bottle. Spritzer bottle of vodka. Not for my mouth, but because that works well for getting fondant to stick to other fondant. Ooh, that color was a little chunkier. And maybe flavored. Or scented at least. I mean, it smelled like things. Cherry. Cherry red. Could be natural food color. I do have some, like, naturally derived food colors in my pantry. Got some, the red is most likely made from beets or berries. I think beets, but depends. There's a few other, and so they have some natural flavors with them as well, which can be nice. Provided you this little baggie of cornstarch. For helping to keep your fondant from getting sticky. I'll finish this and rinse my hands and get my music restarted. I wonder if I could. What are like small sea creatures that I could do with scraps of cake pop and little bits of fondant? Although I might even have some fondant in my cupboard that I bought like at Michael's once a while ago, and it's been sitting there. I mean, I don't think it would go bad because it's like marshmallows. If anything, it would just dry out. There we go. Got my red fondant nice and rolled out. Red, pink. I think it might be too much dye, but it's all right. Just gonna have a very red, purpley red crab. Okay, let's get some music going again. Keep my chill lo-fi beats on. And cover animals. Okay. This is for my small boy. Nice and easy working with fresh fondant. And I don't need to go all the way around, just need to cover them up top. Get them nice and smooth as we are able without fondant smoothing tools. And just trim off the rest. Yep. Underneath. Oh, I see. Okay. Now for a crab. And I know we need a good bit of that for crab accessories, so I will cut that off right now. Let's also get that frosting off of our work surface. I have been checking my email. Nice and thin. Small favors, Teo. We know why Teo's here. Try to get those seams closed up, but it's not the most important because this one faces forward. So we just want to get our best face in front, and we will ignore a little bit of seaming. And I'm sure Caleb is just here to farm points for Teo. Okay. Get our blue rolled out. Surprisingly, that was only 1/2 of the thing for the shark, because shark is our biggest boy of them all. So I'm really gonna need to get this super thin. Apparently I need to come up with a better expensive reward for Teo, because somehow just the idea of Mark doing squats is more appealing than me doing squats while piggybacking Mark. So I don't know. I don't know what these... I don't know what they want. Gorilla squats. I'm pretty sure you've seen them before. Gorilla squats are squats using my gorilla bow, which has 150 pounds of tension on it. So it's a weighted squat. Yep, this is not quite enough. Oh no. Oh no! Maybe I just do the front of him. Oh, actually, he has a white belly, so I don't need to do the entire side. I know, he's got a white belly. I'm losing cake. We're down to patchwork, people. Oh, I was also supposed to save some blue for arms. Whoops. It's already covered in frosting. I can't. It's fine. He'll just have white arms. It's actually kind of the right shape, even. I just cut off a straight line at the bottom. Okay. Now, moving back to the crab. Crab needs, geez, all sorts of fondant for arms and legs. My goodness. Good thing I saved a bunch of red. Okay, we need two little balls for eyes. Need some claw jelly beanies. Some other jelly beanie arms. And some legs. It's actually just wanting to stay split, so I'll work with it. I'm actually going to start preparing my little seascape so I have a place to put them. Okay, let's get my crab. Mr. Crab sits over here. He's got his little bowl of water, I think. Mm-hmm. Not yet. Mm-hmm. Those are little crabs starting to come together. Cute. Need two little discs of white to make our eyes. Probably should put those on before I attached the eye stalks to the crab. It's alright. There we go. Okay. Make the shark. The shark is going to have white arms. I've decided, because I'm out of blue. Stick you on right there. Oh, silly. Okay. And now I've got some caramel that's been softening in my pocket so I can roll it out. Or at least press it out a little bit easier. I wonder if I can use the cornstarch just like I could with the fondant. Because I do want this to get out pretty big. There we go. Now, try to copy somewhat. Making a jack-o'-lantern, kind of cutting the teeth out. And there, got our shark mouth. It's just a little bit too wide. There we go. Okay, let's no, I don't want to take you off because your arm was being supported by the crab. Beautiful. And I love it's still going to be like somewhat of a surprise since you can't see the front. Need to dry my hands a little bit in between because I'm making the entire thing sticky when my fingers are wet. Give you some little dots for eyes. I think that's it for the shark. Oh, we still need some little... Oh, we need some more details on the crab. Yes, the crab does not have a face yet. It's getting real small here. We don't have delicate fingers in this house, so here's hoping we can get things to play nice. rolled out kind of half circle, kind of half oval for our crab mouth. And our crab tooth. It's got one little toothy. Can't have anyone with more teeth than our shark. Okay, okay, I'm feeling it. Okay, now we've got our Laffy Taffy. Let's see, gotta read this joke. Oh, and it's even conveniently a sea-themed joke. How does the beach greet you? It waves. Right? Oh, and there's a second one. What's the best beach day? This one's not as good because it's Sunday. That first one was the far superior dad joke. Okay. Grape candy smell. It's a fair amount of spines we're getting out of this. Of course, I'm not sure exactly how to get these to play nice with me on the fish. Okay. Got our blowfish. Oh, and I guess I do just stick right down in. No, kind of. Nope. Okay. Let's do that over here. Maybe. Let's try making him a little indentation. There we go. Doing our blowfish surgery over here. Careful not to puncture the poison sac. You don't want the Homer Fugu situation. Tried everything on the menu except this. Fugu. Make hole. Insert spine. That looks good. Okay, now we can lift this up and put him on the beach. You know how much fish like being hanging out on the beach. Well, 2 fish. Crustaceans actually don't mind it that much, probably. Okay, let's make a little mouth for our blowfish. It says also make a belly, but I'm not sure why. Well, we've got enough fondant for it, it can actually help us out. I think if we were going to do a belly, it'd be a different color. Nope, don't like it. Using my artistic license to say no.
Hey. Oh, his mouth is good.
Looks too big. Oh, and he needs some fins of his own.
Your blowfish is not round. It's all good though. Looks cute. Is that leftover cake?
Yes, it is leftover cake.
Should probably actually
Probably.
Did you have lunch?
No.
Do you want lunch?
Yes.
What do you want? Leftover pizza? That's all I'm offering.
That spine doesn't want to stay there, so we'll just take it off. We're almost done. We just need some eyeballs for our blowfish. Mark's over here eating my cake scraps.
Better than cutting your thingy apart.
No, I should have had you over here taking like progress photos.
No, I'm not my best part.
I took one at the beginning, but
Almost done. More cake.
I guess I'm not making any cake pops because all the cake scraps are gonna be gone.
Oh, I don't know where the milk cake goes.
This this blowfish looks wild. Get in there. Tool of the day is definitely the toothpick. Come on. Oh, got distracted. I was doing another pupil. There are still plenty of sweets in this house for you, Teo. Oop, that is too much. Just like a little tiny dot of this. I'm not sure how they expected these spines to go in. There. Floppy spines, but it's okay. Our blowfish isn't terribly angry. Okay. Let's get our last little bits of our beach scene. Apparently I don't know how to open a cocktail umbrella. Come on. Get up there. That one goes right in the blowfish's butt. And now we just gotta clean up for some posing, for some photos, right? And take one in this position to make sure nothing falls over. So I find my phone. I don't know. Okay. We ready? Dun da da. Oh, hold on. Whoop. Those are our sea creatures. Our happy crab, our hungry shark, and our kind of surprised looking blowfish. But they're there! We did it!
Those are cute.
Woo!
Those are cute. Did you put your backdrop on?
I did. I took the picture with it.
You could X out the nailed it and some failed it.
Mike's really on this nailed it, failed it thing. My shark is not exactly stable.
Did you send that to my family?
Hmm?
Did you send that to my family?
Not yet. Gotta redeem some squats.
Oh, you're shaking.
I am shaking. I owe 20. And no email from the service. So yeah, that was our that was our best of a bad situation. Jay was gonna come eat these for me, so I don't have to. But we're gonna take a bunch of pictures. We're gonna use the hashtag, get them all over the Twitter, and ask the service why they couldn't have made our live stream event work. So thank you for coming, hanging out. Since I had none of the other uh, event people to hang out with me, I very much appreciate it. I wonder if there's anyone else. I'm sure there are people streaming today. Oh, we can go see Lucky. Let's go see Lucky streaming. Maybe he'll have his cat on. Do I do ads? Lucky underscore TV. So thank you for hanging out. I'll be back in the morning to play some video games, but for today, I think we did nail it, and they're going to be delicious, and hopefully we'll have a real event soon. So thank you. I'll see you next time.
Okay, guys, so he is